Good morning, Siegel High School. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the moment of silence.
Good morning, Siegel High School.
Good morning, Siegel High School. Good morning, Siegel High School.
Good morning, Siegel.
Good morning, Siegel High School. I'm Cooper Moss.
And I'm Bryce Harris.
And here's what we have for your announcements today. Seniors, check your school email about your ACT retake growth incentives for the reserved parking spot and free prom ticket. Today is the last day to enter those raffles. Now on to you, Bryce.
Thanks, Coop. Work Keys seniors, check your school email about your score reports. Now on to Mr. Parker.
Good morning, Siegel High School. It's Mr. Parker here to talk a little bit about the midterms and coming up here. So today, schedule. Teachers, you have that from that midterm schedule. It does change, so make sure you look at that. We'll change classes, not by bells, just by the clock. They change. You'll notice I took PI time out and lunch a little bit earlier before we go to 5th and 6th. Today we'll have 7th period exam. Students, if you don't have a midterm for 7th period, so we're talking about probably students who wouldn't have midterms, or probably students who have study halls, or maybe a class that's a one semester class, and that's going to be your final. You'll have to turn a note in to your 6th period teacher, and I think Mr. Ron mentioned that yesterday, and once you do that, you'll be allowed to leave. Buses still aren't running to 3:10, so when you ride buses, you still got to stay around and go to your 7th period class and wait for buses to come, okay? Monday, you look at that schedule. We go to 1st period first. Take attendance there in 1st period, just like you normally would do. And then from there, we'll go to 2nd period exam. When 2nd period exam is over with, if you have a note to leave, give that to your 2nd period class. So any day next week during your last exam, so whatever your last exam may be, so for some of you guys, your last exam may be that very first exam, make sure you turn your note in to the teacher before you leave, from your parents' permission for you guys to leave. Give that to that teacher. Teachers, when you get those notes, get them all for us. Get a roster together, staple on that roster, highlight the notes on the roster that you have, and send those notes down to Ms. Webb in the attendance office. Okay. Also, make sure that I do want to make one change on the schedule for next week after looking at it. I think Monday we're fine. On Tuesday and Wednesday, though, I noticed I have you guys on the schedule going to 1st period for about 10 minutes for attendance. And I think I realize there's no need for that because, again, as a 1st period teacher, there might be some students who have study halls, things like that, that may not be here and they don't need to be kind of absent. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, on Tuesday, we'll go right to 3rd period on that day. Okay, go to 3rd period and you'll take attendance. I talked to Ms. Webb in the attendance office. He says you can take attendance on paper and send that down to her. So on that schedule where it says 8:10 to 8:20, at that amount of time, do your attendance, get your attendance down to her, and then you can start your exam. But on Tuesday, let's go up to 3rd period, and then on Wednesday, we'll go directly to 5th period and do the same thing. Take your attendance on the paper. For students that should be there, students who are not there, send that down to Ms. Webb for your attendance on that day. Okay, so we'll make a slight change there on those 2 days, on Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday, we're in good shape. We're already in 1st period, so we're fine there. But Tuesday and Wednesday, let's report right to testing locations, not the 1st period. Now, once you guys who are leaving, give your notes in and you leave campus, you have to leave campus then. There's no sticking around campus. You have to leave. You guys who get to stay on campus are going to come back in the afternoons. We will have a 30-minute lunch. We'll go back to classes. It's on the schedule. You guys will be in there reviewing for the next day's midterm, whatever needs to happen. Buses, again, from my understanding, buses still don't run to 3:10. So if you guys have buses, you have to be 3:10, same time as usual for the buses to come and pick up students. So make sure you do that. Teachers, if you have any questions about the midterm, just send them to me. I'll get back to you on that, or see me in the hallway and ask me. I'll be glad to try to help you with that. Students, good luck to you guys. Hope you have a great midterm week. And after that's done, I hope you have a great holiday. So thank you very much.
All right, Willie, special Christmas Fields is Funny. You ready? All right, what do you call Santa if he goes down a chimney with a lit fire in it? Crispy Kringle. Get it? Like Chris Kringle, Crispy Kringle, because he got burned in
Call
fire.
Santa Kringle?
Yeah, Santa's name is Chris Kringle.
The Seagull United Winter Clothing Drive is now over. As a school, we collected 218 coats, gloves, caps, and other winter necessities for families in need throughout Murfreesboro. Although it was closely contested, the winning first period was Miss Sharon Miller's class, who collected 41 items and received their breakfast this morning. Thanks to all students and teachers who participated, and Merry Christmas. Attention student council members. See Ms. Shipley in room 310 if you don't have your 30 hours for the semester. She has several opportunities for you to get points. See her by Friday for more information. Now on to you, Bryce.
Thanks, Coop. Student Council will be selling basketball homecoming shirts during all 3 lunches. They are $15 and are only available for pre-order. The shirts are short sleeve, gray comfort colors. Basketball homecoming is Friday, January 18th. The Timothy Club meets every Friday morning between 7:30 and 8 in the auditorium. Refreshments will be served. Get your day started with a great time of fellowship and worship. If you have any questions, please contact Jimmy Cantrell. Now on to Mackenzie with your...
Good morning, Seagull High School. I'm Mackenzie Jordan. Here's what's happening in the sports world. Wrestling will compete at Bradley Central Invitational this weekend. Basketball will host the Cancer Awareness Game on December 17th. It'll be Seagull versus Gallatin High. Also wear pink. Wrestling won their first home match last night. And that's all for your sports.
That's all we have for your announcements, Seagull. Have a 11 days till Christmas, Friday.